Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Jodenny, and I help real estate agents throughout the country double their income with tips, tricks, and the latest leads, systems, processes, and more. So if that sounds useful to you, drop a like below and consider subscribing. Today we're going to talk about Zillow leads. So when you become a real estate agent, there's a lot of different ways to get real estate leads, and one of the most popular ones I would say would be the Zillow, and it's also one of the most expensive ones. So I wanted to kind of like walk you through what the process is with these leads, and my experience with them. So the consumer is essentially shopping for a home online. So they're using sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com, Movoto. There's so many out there. So it's free for the consumer to use a website like Zillow, so they get to browse all the latest listings. And what's going to happen is Zillow partners up with all the local MLSs to get access to that data so that they can have the most recent data, or most updated data on the property prices, pictures, descriptions, and everything. But the tricky part is Zillow strategically isn't going to link the consumer with the actual listing agent. So what they do is they partner with several agents in the area that pay for those leads. So they pay for the market share. So depending on your budget or your broker's budget monthly, that's how they determine how many leads they connect you with per month. So for example, you pay, making this up, $500 a month, and you'll get connected with 5 leads, $100 a lead. That's not how much I'm paying. I'm paying a little less, but it depends on the zip code and the price of the homes in those zip codes. That's how they determine those budgets, I think. And so throughout the month, at different times, you're promised your certain number of leads. And when the consumer goes on that zip code that you have purchased from Zillow and they inquire on it, if you're next in rotation, you're going to get a call from Zillow. They're going to have the consumer on the phone. They do a 3-way call. They merge you in, and you basically take over the conversation from there. The goal, in my opinion, is to figure out, as much as possible in that first call to get to the next step. And something that we're big on my team is figuring out the LP Mama. And I'll make a video on LP Mama. That way you could look on my channel and subscribe and see that video when it comes out on how we master that first call with the LP Mama script. And the goal essentially is to meet with that person as soon as possible. Now, I know that some people are like, oh, I don't want to meet someone if they're not pre-approved or this, or time being wasted. This is a relationship building business, and in my opinion and in my experience as well, I've done more deals meeting people than not meeting them, obviously. And sometimes we'll waste our time with some of the leads or whatever, but building relationships is the number one goal still. So you want to try to figure out the LP Mama right away, and you want to try to figure out an appointment for them, either at your office, via Zoom, something virtual, or even at the property they inquired about. And you also want to figure out if they have additional properties that they're interested in. And if not, you also want to figure out their criteria, which is part of the LP Mama, so you can start sending them properties right away. Now, unlike some of the other lead sources that have shared leads, the good thing about Zillow is that that lead's only going to go to you. And there's an option in there where you can claim them, or they can claim you as my agent. And for like 30 days, there's no way that they could be matched with anybody else ever again. Even if they go back and inquire again, they'll keep being matched with you. So the good thing about Zillow is that people know the brand. So it's a really big brand. So they go there for real estate searches. One of the downfalls is a lot of people are bored and they're on Zillow looking at houses, thinking it's cool to just hit give me more info or schedule a tour on a weekend, and agents like me or someone on my team will go and meet them and they aren't really ready to buy a house. So it's hit or miss. You're gonna have a lot of conversations. Not everybody's gonna close a deal right away. If it were that easy, everybody would be making a lot of money. So it's a numbers game, and the more leads you have, the more leads you're exposed to, the better. And pretty much, the goal is make that connection on Zillow and get them off of Zillow and have them searching on your website, so they don't have to go back in and inquire on another property and end up talking to another agent. So most brokers offer, some brokers offer a personalized website. My broker, where I'm at, everyone gets their own personalized website linked to the MLS. So we take the clients out of Zillow and we bring them to our website and they're browsing homes on our website. So that's one of the first goals you want to do as well. Let them know to continue browsing on your website while you're sending them properties. But that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I'm gonna make a few more videos on a few different other lead generations platforms out there so you can see like the difference. And I'm gonna make a video once I've made all those videos ranking them from like top to bottom, which ones I think is the best based on my experience, of course, and which ones I think, you know, have been the most challenging to convert with. Because you know, there's no best and there's no worst. It's all depending on your conversion rates and your skills and, you know, the intent of the client. So different lead generations have different intent, client intents. So that pretty much wraps it up for this video. If you're looking to partner with an experienced agent, you can find my contact info in the description below. I currently am partnered with several agents throughout the country, and together we can go far. I'll see you on the next one.